Hello my loves, I am Ellie Frost and this video is about the energetics of success. If you jump on, say hi. I want to talk about this because through consulting, through coaching and mentoring, I'm really much more of a mentor and a strategist than a coach. But the energetics of success is very different, right, to trying something out or seeing if something works or really not being committed to a vision and a business. There's an energetics to success that you need to know about, right? So a lot of what I teach people is bespoking strategies to them to know how and why things work so that you can develop it to your unique business and pivot through challenging times. But also to be in peak performance, right? And know that what it takes to be in the energy of success, to really embody that energetic so that you're set up to win. Let's play to win, right? A lot of people don't really understand what this takes. A lot of people are not understanding the energetics of success and thinking that it's a hit and miss or it's a really risky thing to start your own business or monetize what you love. It's not at all. In fact, it's pretty scientific in terms of if you get into alignment and understand the energetics. So the energetics of success. Let me talk about one of the things that a lot of people say, right? Especially if they've tried something, which is, it hasn't worked out. I've tried and it hasn't worked out in my business, for example. And what I teach people, I'm going to get into the principle behind this, but what I teach people is like, don't deny your reality. Denying your reality does not serve you, because if you try and affirm beyond it or try and embody an energy you can't get behind, you're just creating resistance and actually pushing success away, right? So you want to accept your reality, the truth of your reality that you believe, which could be, I've tried and it hasn't worked, yeah? And to a large extent, it's totally irrelevant. It's still to whether you're going to succeed. So what you need to do from there is get definite, and I teach this in my Money Magic course about definite energy. Money responds to definite energy. Everything in our universe will yield to you if you can get in a definite energy. So you get to make a decision from there. The decision could be, while respecting the truth, and I'm willing to continue until it works. So I don't deny my reality, because that will get you in an energetic mess, really, of resistance, right? Where you'll end up repelling your good rather than manifesting it. So I accept that it hasn't worked so far, right? I'm not resisting that in any way or bullshitting myself, because when people teach you that on a mindset level, I promise you, in your body, you're not going to get lined up very quickly. It hasn't worked so far, but what's my decision? This is where you take your power back. My decision is to still be in it until it works. I'm in this until it works. I'm committed to this until it works. That's an energy you can get behind. And it minimizes the evidence you have so far, right? But the energy of success is a now decision. It's not a when decision. What I mean by that is, so many people say, when I've got more money, when I've got more time, blah, 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 right? People that come into my world say, through all the stuff, the chaos, the sickness, the financials, whatever, I blossomed where I was, right? Because I know success is a now decision. It's a decision you take in definite energy, and it's the quality of your energy that determines your success, not the current circumstances. And there's no need to deny any truth in your reality. The reason people stay in toxic situations, for them, you know, like failing, is because they keep replaying it. They're not making a new decision. Accept the reality. Do not bullshit yourself with some magical thinking that the situation you're in isn't the situation you're in. And then choose a different decision. What's my decision? My decision is to make this work, yeah? My decision is to set a higher standard for myself. My decision is to not be available for toxic situations or environments anymore for me, you know? And then from that decision, what do I do next? If I'm deciding to I am committed to make this work, what's my next move? Now, when you make a decision, an energetic decision, You get out of overwhelm, stress, disappointment, lack of clarity, and being stuck. I've decided. Now your subconscious, the universe, everything is now guided towards your decision, not your old reality. So it's a now decision, and the way to get out of those resistant energies, overwhelm, disappointment, lack, is a different decision. It's very easy, even without me using my psychic channel, to see why people aren't lined up with what they want, because how you are using your resources matters. Yeah, the resources are tools in this universe, like when you play like a computer game and like you get like coins or food or whatever, right? You have time, you have your attention and focus, and you have your money. These three resources need to be proportionate to your vision. You need to be allocating them. So people's usual excuses, I don't have time, I don't have the money, I don't have, I'm not, basically means I'm not putting my attention in the right place. You will have to invest in your vision. People often are not thinking like businesses. Yeah? When you invest in your business, you actually get a tax break on that training, because if the tax man wants you to succeed, believe it or not, because then you pay more taxes. And so like investing could look like coaching, could look like mentoring, could look like training, could look like staff, could look like assistance in some way and building. But you must put time, money and attention appropriately to your vision. If you're not willing to do that, then the universe can only give you the proportionate energy back. It will invest in you proportionately to how much you're going to invest in back yourself. So there's no stigma around that. In fact, I think a lot of people are gaslighting people to not give them the entrepreneurial skills and be honest about what it really takes. Now, are there going to be people that scam you and take your money inappropriately? Yes. So you've got to learn discernment and entrepreneurial skills. Invest your resources wisely. Yeah, but you are going to have to invest them. So where am I putting my time, attention and money? I have worked with people in all sorts of walks of life, right? Going through all sorts of things with different levels of current availability of those resources. It's kind of irrelevant as long as you're proportionately showing, right, that you are a match to what you want. So you've still got to use them in alignment with your vision. Success is a now decision, not a when. Not a when I lose weight, not a when this changes, not a when a circumstance changes. It's a now decision that I embody right now, because I make a decision that I'm all in. I make a decision that I am available for this. I stop wobbling. A lot of the resistance, uncomfortable emotions come with the wobbles. Now, again, I teach my clients a lot of emotional intelligence to hold tension. Most of us can't handle the emotional side of things, which is why I need to know if it's going to work now. I'm not willing to go on the journey because the tension of, they want relief from the uncertainty. Get comfortable with that discomfort. That tension is not a bad thing, yeah? It's not that the reason people think they need to know how, or they need to know the answer, or they need to know how it's all going to work out, is because they're uncomfortable emotionally and they believe they'll get emotional relief when some level of certainty comes in. But if you can actually master your emotions so that you don't need anything external to choose peace, right? That you can hold tension and it doesn't derail you. That you can build energetic strength and emotional strength, right, to be in the game. That's how you're the strongest player. And that's what I teach my clients so often when they are in an energy of constantly waiting for the business to work, waiting for something to land, waiting for the world to show them they get to be who they are, right? It's because they are not willing and they're not yet skilled enough to hold the energetic uncertainty. But when you don't see it as that, because you've decided this ship is sailing, right? The energy of success is a definite energy. I teach the definite energy in my Money Magic course as well. It's definite. When you decide, I'm going for this no matter what, this is going to happen no matter what, I don't need to know how, I'm in definite energy. It's a decision. I'm in this anyway. I'm in this, right? And you're not looking to be tipped into a decision. The waiting game's over. The ship is sailing, and it's not dependent on any one client, any one person, any one thing working out. I'm going to align my resources, my time, my attention, which is my focus, and my money with this vision. What does that look like? Because later, when you're a CEO of a big business, again, your resources are allocated appropriately. My time, my attention, and my money is things can grow, obviously they grow for themselves, and we have more space and we have a bigger vision often, we maybe have multiple businesses, but again, there's a proportionate energetic, there's a match in the universe. So the other thing is, as soul-driven, heart-driven entrepreneurs, right, prioritize money, because what my people do is money money is such an important part of this, right? Because you can create wealth in ways that are abundant for all, that stand for different values: ethics, integrity, and authenticity. And I stand for that in what I do and what I do with my clients, right? And so we want to show that these companies are abundant. So again, get out of any ideas around if you're a spiritual person, or if you are a healer in any way, or if you are in any industry, in fact, any stigma you have. This is about you get to attract wealth in new ways. I'm talking this morning about some of the marketing stuff, right, that's going on right now, and it's just disconnecting people. It's disconnecting people. And there are companies that market in very indirect, very different ways, not pushy, not like what people have thought isn't required for sales, that are thriving, right? So we get to align wealth with our ethics. And if you don't think it's been working for you that way, it's normally because you're not letting it work for you that way, because you believe it's harder for you, or you believe it can't. I promise you it's easier, because the universe is behind what's good for the collective. So when you're coming in integrity with your authenticity and what's good for the whole, wealth really wants to meet you there. It's only you that will hold that away. So come into clarity and confidence and an energy that will yield to by making decisions. You have to make decisions, and then you have to be in integrity with those decisions. That's the energy of success. What in my life is contradicting this? You can't afford it. It's too expensive for your vision to be holding on to things that are not aligned. Your standards have to change, right? Because you've got to be the energetic match to what you want. And it is kind of that simple. It is easy to dispel resistance. It is easy to transmute it when you do the things I'm talking about, which is not fighting your reality. But a lot of people do need a reality check. Much as I've taught manifestation and success for a long time, the point is, it's not about denying your reality. It's about complete acceptance and awareness of it and using it. Not the magical thinking of, especially when it involves other people, these people are going to change. No, you're not looking to convince other people. You're looking to drive a ship that is certain to you, because you've got definite energy around a decision. The one course I have that talks mainly about definite energy is Money Magic. Entrepreneurial Skills, Navigating the Journey of Your Growing Business and Brand is Elevate You. Feminine Power talks about energetics. I have got a membership where you'll get access to all those programs. I don't have hundreds of programs. I have a few that are really the foundations and the repeat work on this, right? So check out my website for that, elliefrost.com. My stuff is really substantially layered in terms of energetics and trainings. So any questions on that, let me know. But really check yourself before you wreck yourself in terms of success is a now decision. Where am I not definite? You don't have to have all your beliefs behind you when you make a decision. I don't have to fully believe it will work when I decide that I'm in until it works. Yeah. But if I keep going on like it hasn't worked so far, the universe will keep matching that. Here's more evidence that it hasn't worked so far. When I go, it hasn't worked so far, I accept that. So I'm not in any resistance in my body to that. And I'm still committed to making this work. That's a different energy. Okay, so lots of love, guys. Any questions, let me know, and I'll speak to you soon.